Hey everybody, and welcome to another take of Zooming with Kaymitch. I'm excited to have my next caller ready to join soon. So let me go ahead and add her to the call.
Hold on. Hold up. I'm trying to put my video.
Hey girl,
All right, there you go. There you go. There you go.
you set up now?
Yeah.
Hey girl, thank you for being a part of my Zooming with Kaymitch call. I'm excited to have you on here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, your school, hometown, your major?
I'm Se'Quoia Allmond. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I major in sports management.
That's amazing. And your school?
Oh, Southern Illinois.
Yes. All right, so starting off, first question. So from high school to obviously you was at LMU, how was your mental transition from high school to transferring all the way out, from Memphis to Cali? How was that for you?
Well, if we exclude the outside factors like life problems, it was good because I'm used to being away from home. So it
Mhm.
wasn't that bad to adjust to. Um, but and then basketball, I wouldn't say that was the most mental struggle for me, just like having injuries and being away from home. Like
Mhm.
this. hmm
So transferring to SIU now, what changed mentally?
I would say I can feel my confidence going back up. And maybe it's because in the transition that I'm in, like I'm finding more like this transition, I started focusing more on myself and finding more of myself. So they kind of helped me just with this transition overall.
Right, right.
Mhm.
And so like being a basketball player, kind of how do you deal with self-doubt or doubt from others? Like what mentally do you do to kind of just help yourself overcome that?
hmm Well, I don't too much focus on doubt from others because
Right.
like you can't really just put your expectations on me. Like I'm my own person. But
Hmm.
I have a lot of doubt within myself sometimes. So I try to pray a lot.
Hmm.
And now that I make music, it kind of helped me take my mind away from things or express myself and how I feel. Um, but the biggest thing is just prayer, honestly. That's all I can really do right now.
Amen.
Yeah.
Right. Being very spiritual with your
Yeah.
journey and just having God on your side to where like, man, he got me through everything. So
hmm
why not, give my problems to him because he's the one that's going to help me overall.
Yes.
Absolutely. I
hmm
love that. So speaking of you being an artist, how has that affected you mentally with basketball? And just explain like kind of how that journey kind of came apart with basketball included too as well.
It's helped me mentally. Like I said, it's boosted my confidence because when I first started with music, the first song I did that I was gonna put out is like, dang, like people don't really never see me. They see me on Instagram, but they don't know like exactly who I am. So I'm like, this music is another form of who I am. So part of my mind, like, dang, how people might look at me. Part of
Hmm.
my mind, like, just go for it. So
Yes.
with me just going for it, it kind of taught me with whatever I do. Like, if you want to do it, just go for it. Like, as long as you happy, don't nothing else matter. So they kind of apply to basketball too. Like it'll boost your confidence. If you want to shoot this shot, shoot it. They're gonna talk about you anyways, or
Right.
somebody gonna like it, somebody not. So that's why I feel like it boosts my confidence and then it just give me an escape. Like I said, it take my mind off of stuff. It's another form of expression.
Right. And you see like other popular basketball player like Flage, she raps and she basketball and she can do it all. So this is kind of a little side question, but what like if people was to say like, man, that's a distraction. Like that's,
Yeah.
what would you say to those people that might think like you been making music and stuff is like a distraction from, being a college athlete?
Okay. Well, anything before anything, I'm a person. I'm not just an athlete. I'm not just a basketball player. So it's not a distraction. It's just to add on to who I am as an individual. So just because you look at me as only a basketball player, that don't mean that's just what I am. So
Right.
I don't really care.
Hmm. Right. I
Mhm.
love that. I love that attitude about you. But I also love that you are, making music and that's being another healthy athlete outlet for you instead of just, being a basketball player, because we're at the end of the day, we're not just athletes, we're a human being at the end of the day. So we all have a life and other stuff that we love to do. And why not being able to juggle this and that and do everything that we can do to be our best self, you know, to have those healthy athletes. So I definitely agree with that. And last kind of question, any advice that you have for any future women's basketball players that want to be in your place, and, you know, any advice for them?
Just surround yourself around people who mean well for you, who gonna pick you up when you down. Really, just be you. Whatever it is, whatever that look like, be you. Don't be afraid to be you. Trust yourself, trust the process. Some days be good, some days be bad, but just, embrace everything.
Right. Well, I really appreciate you being on this call with me today. I knew I wanted to get you on here at some point in time, so I was happy that you reached back out to me pretty quick about it. So I really wish you the best of luck at SIU. I'll be seeing you soon because we play y'all, so it's gonna be about it. But I really appreciate you being on my call, and I definitely stay in touch with you. So I wish you the best. Thank you.